Hello everyone, today I will be demonstrating how to properly use a whetstone and how to properly store your knives. Okay, so I'm going to start off with taking the whetstone and submerging it in water because you want this to be fully submerged because it kind of acts like a sponge, and as you can see it'll start, bubbles will start coming out of the whetstone, and you'll be able to take it out once the bubbles have completely stopped. Okay, so the bubbles have stopped, and so we're going to take the whetstone out of the water and onto a damp cloth so that we do not have any slipping while sharpening the knife. So we're going to take our knife here, and we're going to start with the 400. As you can see, this is the 400, and we'll start by giving it about 20 glides from top to bottom and moving the knife along as we're gliding through. And so you want to have a good angle on this to know when to, or to know how to sharpen it. So as you sharpen the knife, you'll want a good angle, kind of about 2 pennies up, so that you're giving a nice even sharpening throughout the whole blade. And so I'm going to start by, just putting some water on here, making sure that the stone is wet while we're doing this. And so we're going to start with up here and go all the way through this over. So that the stone is wet, and then we're going to start through here. And it's about 20 glides through. You're gonna get a little bit of mud from the whetstone, and that's totally fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the other side, same exact way, same exact time, with about the same exact angle. And, all right. Okay, wet both sides. Check. Still not sharp, so we're gonna have to go through one more time just to give it that extra fine edge, because this was a very dull knife. Take some water, wet it again, and we'll go through with a little bit more pressure this time. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side, same exact way. Okay, it does feel a little bit sharper, so we're going to switch over to the 1000. Okay, so we flipped over to the 1000 side. We're going to lubricate it again with this water, just to make sure that there is enough lubrication between the knife and the stone. Once it's lubricated enough, we're going to, instead of doing this motion with this side, we're going to do kind of a 1-through motion about 10 times on each side of the knife. So we'll go ahead and start with this side from up all the way down, and it's going to be the same exact way, just through here, up, down. Okay, start with that. I'll give it about 10 of these. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, now that we do both sides, we're gonna... Okay, so now that we have a sharpened knife, we're going to test with a nice clean piece of paper, the same way that we did before, and we'll be testing to see how easy it is to cut through this piece of paper. So, we're giving a little bit of a firm grip on the piece of paper, and we're just gonna be cutting through it. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than it was before. I'd say that I'd still need to go through about 1 or 2 times more, but that's how you sharpen a knife. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the importance of properly storing our knives. So the first option I have here is the knife block. It's the one where all of the certain knives have different spots that they go in, and it offers a great way when you're working in a kitchen, at home mostly, and you have all of your knives all in one spot, just to keep the simplicity if you're not really traveling. This one is more for traveling. You got your knife here, knife oil, and you have a latch here so that you can take it places. Say you want to take it to your workplace or take it to your school. This would be a great thing to have. And another thing kind of like this is if you have multiple knives that you want to take and transport with you, you can have the leather pouch that opens up, and that offers a really great way to store your knives properly and safely. Thank you for watching. This was my video on how to properly sharpen a knife with a whetstone and the importance of knife safety and storage. Thank you.